What's up guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to install the BDX Performance Programmer from BullyDog in the 2017 Raptor. Now a couple of things to keep in mind before buying the unit is that this is meant for a stock truck. Now it will work with an intake and exhaust, but anything beyond that it won't. But even with the intake and exhaust and whatever other mods you have, you should probably get a Pro Tune on top of it. But a Pro Tune can be loaded onto the system. AFV will be coming out with their own model in about a month. I would suggest waiting to see for that one, but in case you prefer BullyDog or maybe have a discount or something, it's perfectly understandable why you'd go with them. In regards to the AFV tuner, I have a video coming up on that very soon, but some really quick features is that so what do you get in the kit? Obviously you get the tuner here, manual obviously. You have a USB to micro or mini USB, I don't know what those things are called. And then you get two BullyDog decals. I already have one on the back. You can't see it, but it's there. You also get an HDMI to OBD2 cable, obviously, so you can tune the truck. But I already put that through the steering housing just to keep the cable organized. So the setup is actually pretty easy. I mean, the first thing you're gonna have to do is update the unit, but there's 3 different ways to do that. You can plug into your PC. There's 2 different ways to update it like that. But the way I prefer is just plugging into the truck, letting it get power, and then updating through Wi-Fi. Now, I did it through my hotspot, but you can obviously just connect it to your home network. Keep in mind that it will have to be a private network, not one where you have to type both a username and password. It can only be either an open network or a network that you just need to type a password into. So like WPA, WPA2, personal, or business. So to start, you're just going to plug in the OBD2 cable into the port right there. It's a little bit of squeeze when you have it facing up, but there you go. And from there, you're just going to take the HDMI end here, and you're just going to plug that into the unit. Then you're just going to press the power button, not with a brake, so you just want the electronics on, but not the engine. From there, you're going to see these options: program vehicle, Gauge's data log, vehicle functions, vehicle info, blah, blah, blah. Now, you're going to want to click on program vehicle, and it's going to just read, but I already went through the setup, so it's just confirming this to the vehicle. But otherwise, it's going to have to read the vehicle. So I'm just going to confirm that. And from there, you're just going to update the program files. Now, I'm going to skip this step because I've already done it, but you just click continue. You're just going to need to connect to Wi-Fi network if you didn't already. And it's going to update. For me, there's like 50 updates. With my hotspot, it took like 10 minutes. And then you're just going to continue on to the next step. From here, you can see if there's any tunes in the cloud that you want. Now that's if you have any Pro Tunes, but there's not, so I'm going to skip that. And now I can return the truck to stock, I can exit this, or I can continue and program the vehicle. And obviously I want to continue because that's what we want to do. We've already done this, so we can skip ahead. And this screen will stay there for a little while, up to a minute. Okay, then you're just going to select the preloaded tune. Okay, now we can do the additional tune options. We're going to click change, and then we can either keep these or we can change the settings again. So I'm just going to change them. Fuel is 93 octane, because that's all I run it on. I want to keep auto stop start. I happen to like it. I know many people don't, but I'm going to leave that enabled. I set the speed limiter to 120 because the tires are rated for up to 112, but they can handle up to 120. Now, I love to go faster, but I don't want to destroy my tires. Now, beyond that, you can set the rev limiter. At the moment, this feature actually does not work. I have contacted BullyDog and am waiting for a tech to get back to me on this with an update. So we're just going to approve those settings, and we're going to continue this, and that's just going to build the tune, and it's going to program the vehicle. Now there's some other pretty neat features too. I mean, you can look at vehicle functions, and you can just read them, clear, or see some special functions. Make sure that's in position. It is. You want to confirm the vehicle, obviously. Now I know the device files are up to date, so I'm going to skip that. Now we just need to turn the vehicle key off. Hit continue, and then we can do either of these, but I don't want to do that at the moment. Now you can get the device info and you can go through device settings. Just pretty simple stuff here. Nothing really that you couldn't figure out. So we're going to go back. And the last thing is called just data log. Now this is the most interesting. And this is the one I leave on all the time. Now I will be purchasing a mount to put the unit right there, rather than just leaving it sit here, which is just annoying. And I could put it into my iPhone mount, but I like using that for CarPlay. To start, you're going to need to select the configuration, and for the Raptor, it's the Ford Gas 08 and newer. So you're going to click that. Now there are a lot of different layouts you can choose, but I happen to like this one. But there's a whole bunch of others. Like you can, firstly, also in different orientations, but you also have the more simple ones with just less info. If I could damn hit the button. So you can see your boost, min, max, and all that. It's a pretty nice layout. And then you have some that include a lot of info, more info than I would ever need. But as you can see, lots of info. Now, I don't care for that. For me, this is the best because I actually care about all of these, and I can see the mins max for all of them. The performance gains from this tuner are absolutely incredible. 0 to 60 right now, I'm about 4.1, 4.2 on average. That's just from me and a buddy testing it out. So 0 to 60 and about 4.1, 4.2. This is without a Pro Tune. This thing is absolutely incredible. Replacing the Scorcher module went from about 4.5 to 4.4, 0 to 60. Now I'm again down to 4.1, 4.2. Beyond that, this thing is just, it's super smooth. Shifting is great, even in sport mode. It does feel a little bit aggressive, but everything smooths out overall. Now I'm gonna get a Pro Tune, and I'm gonna get back to you guys when I actually have data on that. But before I get the Pro Tune, I still have to put the SPD turbo adapters. And once I have that and a Pro Tune, which will account for the intake and exhaust, and of course the adapters, I'm hoping I can get these 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. That is the ultimate goal. So thanks guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please smash that like button, hit subscribe, and enable notifications for our channel. We're gonna have a lot of interesting stuff come up soon, including the new NFAB rear bumper kit, which Dwayne will be installing this weekend.